both Twitch and YouTube to go up. I'm waiting for number 2. There we go. I should be up.
Funny. So am I.
Alright.
Alright. What was I doing? Other than breeding more steel chickens.
I was working on the mining dimension.
Yes. I'm gonna give our reactor a bit extra.
Ooh. Yes. I have the mining tool.
Wonderful.
Looks like some of the drives are full. Those are the 2 1Ks.
Yeah.
We still have plenty of space left.
Indeed.
Our types are fine as well. And I mean, we do have the whole system over here.
It's cold and big. Let's make a little more of this.
Ah, it's out of fertilizer.
I need a black dye. Large quantities.
I am ready to open the portal.
Nice. I will be there in a moment. Nope. Nope. Oh. There's one. Just one. I think I can make that work. Give me a second to store this ink black chicken somewhere safe. There we go. Put it with one coal one. All right.
Ooh. I'm here.
So my this is
What is that?
odd. We're about to find out. See blackberry bushes. Feels weird I have a sky.
Environmental X.
Ooh, this is
I got an inventory upgrade.
another one.
You should eat that.
Yes, I'm the one who doesn't have one of those yet.
Now, if you look at your inventory, you should have an R above your head.
I do indeed.
Do we take the thing from Evilcraft?
We don't know what it is, so I'm gonna go with no.
Nothing under it either.
I'm going to put a waypoint at the portal because I forgot to do that.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Also, apparently, it's when G-Do 2002's birthday.
Ooh, happy birthday.
And that they apparently had something to do with Journey Map because the color palette is a cake now, which is actually. I wonder if that's a static image that's being sampled, or I'm curious how that works.
Goes.
Yay. Skystone. Do we want Skystone for anything?
And free presses.
Yes.
Maybe?
I see. Is that
Oh.
oil over here?
I see a village.
Oh. I'm just looking at this oil and all the bajillion chance cubes that are just dotted across the terrain that I'm going to start opening. Because I can. Just been breaking without doing anything.
That's a house I haven't seen before.
Apparently it spawned an invisible ghast. Let me go kill it here. See if that helps.
Yo.
I was really lucky given that I could not even see it.
Yeah, I just swung, hit it once, and then you got like the
Return to
fireball
sender.
Eh?
Yeah. I'm gonna check the blacksmith because obviously.
I'm gonna check the weird house.
That's kind of useful.
It's got a fermenting barrel from Actual Editions. A canola press. And a crusher. 2 emeralds for 3 void crystals. 3 emeralds for 4 Nori crystals.
Mine now. Mine now.
Oh.
I am stealing all the forestry stuff from the forestry villager's house.
There's some loot in here, actually.
You know what? Actually, while I'm at it, let me try and steal the villagers too. Yes, I can indeed just steal the villagers.
This crystaller might be a good one for the Nori crystals.
Huh.
Because it's like 3 emeralds for like 4 Onori crystals.
I was gonna take an herb. Okay. Well, Nori crystals we can just grow. Or
Yeah.
lay with chickens, I think.
Ah.
I don't really... I think the tree guy might be strictly more useful, but I don't also really care about trees, so...
Should we take a little dive down the caves?
Yeah, you can. I think I'm gonna head back and do the reactor upgrade.
Oh, yeah. And your chicken room expands.
I'm making a little room for the villager.
Ah.
Nothing terribly fancy because they can't be bothered, but...
Yeah.
That's not what I want to do. I want this back. That, and the one can go in here. Let me pull that out. Should probably make proper storage for that at some point.
Do you have that
And
niter chicken?
it's in progress.
um, hmm.
I finish going through all the loot from that trip here. Some of this is just getting recycled.
We
Saltpeter
are
chicken
far.
syrup are just a bit. They're like 40% done. That's where I would estimate them at ish. those. We do not need more of those, though. There we go.
There another star chicken?
I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I don't. There is not. There's just another star plant.
Damn, and that's Instanium.
Yep.
I'm borrowing the sword to go kill some wither.
Okay. Mini chicken breeding programs going on some Okay, so prismarine shark chickens are almost done. I don't know that we need enough of them to give them a permanent roost, but they'll be good to have. Let me push all of these to be all non-baseline chickens in the breeding pairs. Remember, chickens are gonna be a little while. Still only halfway. Wow. Ooh. I was missing a helmet.
Mm-hmm.
That's my list of things to do as well, actually. Upgrade my capacitor, I mean. That's what I'm talking about. Our steel production continues to improve. There we go. The first round baseline, it's not the best jump, it's just a 2-2-2. A 2 cubed, but
What is
better
an
than 1-1.
awakened draconium crux?
Hmm?
What's an awakened draconium crux?
That's what you need in order to grow Awake Draconium. We do have ender storage. That's wonderful. We'll also have camp's lock on apparently, but yeah, I'll be able to do some funky stuff with eventually. Are you gonna give Joe back the sword?
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Clear out that just a bit here. Hopefully my next image can be a bigger jump here.
Awakened draconium seeds might be a good thing to get.
It's just another 2-2. But progress is progress. Man, I think I definitely built a bigger tank than we need because we're currently at 1,030 buckets of liquid XP. And it's not even like halfway up the first block. If this ever actually fills, we're going to have so much XP. It's ridiculous. But I guess it also means it's a really, really good long-term storage for that XP.
Yeah.
It's not going to fill up anytime soon. No, I want you to go into the pit. Okay. here. Can't come out here. It's not permitted. Apiarist. Please back away from the door.
You committing the act of slavery over there?
No. Just imprisonment.
Yeah, fair enough.
And only temporary. I'll make a better place later. But, I mean, like, still technically a better room than our non-existent rooms. So, I mean, you really complain that much?
Yeah, we don't really got rooms.
Getting triple twos off all my chickens. Just not what I want at all. Let grab some extra seeds to top up all of these. At some point, I probably should install an actual automatic system to fill these with seeds, but I just don't need to do it often enough for it to be worth installing at the moment. That's not what I want. This is almost. It's about to tick up. Is slightly better. The nighter chickens are getting closer and closer.
Ooh.
Got a 9, 10, 9, 1. So probably the next couple of generations we'll get the first perfect one. Yep, there we go. First perfect one. And we've got a pair of perfect ones. And they can go up at the top of the slag row, I think. And there we go. Actually, oh, yeah. I remember what utilities. Certain Botania, something that does a similar effect. Okay, there better. And we've got the first saltpeter chickens producing niter now. It's not very fast yet because it's just 2. But it will trickle up over time. Just like the steel one. Oh, steel's actually done. So we can do that one. Don't need that on the list anymore. Don't need that on the list anymore. Or that. Or that, really? Or that. Get some clay chickens, I suppose. This plus that as well.
I need to borrow the sword again.
It's much better odds. I suppose it's a much more base one. Do not need more of those. And there we go. That's done. Push it past baseline chickens here. Have the first one done. Do wish this acceleration wand was a little faster. Not both being baseline chickens should accelerate it though, especially since we got a 3 in growth. Actually boost multiple ones. That's another one over here. Still a white one. Yeah. Have few enough to justify storing that one. Probably empty that out, at least partially though. gives us the clay. Construction baseline. Need other papers. Screens that I am looking to get started, and then I think I will do the reactor upgrade. Okay, those are both no longer baseline chickens. Have a look on either of those. Just right? This is just a very low. Just chop this one on and let it tick away in the background. Actually, to this do we have? Yeah, we still need this. See that we need this, so. Just transfer over a little bit manually. There goes the transposer. There we go. Blaze powder becomes cryothium dust. Comes a new capacitor. That should be adequate for now, though. Let's make let's make one of these. Hmm. Don't have any electric. So, let me grab that my own as well as that. Don't really need these eggs on me anymore. There we go. Plenty of that. And we have another vessel to be the one. Did I did. Let's fix that. Here we go. Good, very good. That's probably enough for this million chickens. And here's our first copper one. Both of those are better. So I proceed with black. None. Those are still chicken wrong, but I can push this one up the rest nice and easy. You are oh so close here. Give me the second pawn. There we go. You see, we don't really need more yellow chickens, to be honest. And cleaned up. Let's push these guys past baseline, at least, I think. First, piece of the roots. So, almost halfway there. I remember on one Ticket Legend server, I made like a dozen dark matter pedestals and filled them all with watches at the same time, all around a quarry. That was the fastest quarry I had ever seen, and have still ever seen. It is a very, very fast quarry. I'm wishing I had even one such pedestal to accelerate these chickens. No. So I was going to do the reactor route. I'm just going to do that rather than keep putting it off with chickens. And then we process charcoal to graphite. In our ultimate furnaces. And there we go. There's the 4 control rods. Blocks of diamond still, to be honest. It's just an extra type we're using up. Then we're going to want this outer ring to expand a bit, which is 16 reactors. connector casing, I believe. And then, there we go. Let's shut this off. Wait for it to fully shut off here. Forgot the graphite block in the core here. Clear out a little bit more space for maintenance purposes above the reactor here. Ooh.
Time for big crafting.
Indeed. Oops, I got that offset incorrectly.
No, that's draconic. We need draconic tier crafting to even make what I'm trying to make.
Inconvenient.
Is reactor going well?
Yes.
Oh, I just realized something.
What?
So the Stirling generator and the furnace generator don't have any power? Wait, never mind, I'm stupid. That shouldn't gain power because they're connected to the line. Stupid.
And they're generators. Check. Yep, that looks good.
My system is completely backed up because of I'm really needing those fertilizer.
Our reactor is upgraded now. Should produce a little over double what it used to.
That is good. That would mean it uses more fuel, I assume.
I think actually, the difference is I don't think the difference is super major. Yeah, it's like 0.01 ingots a minute difference.
That's not bad.
Ish. Yeah.
So now my system is officially completely full.
Chickens. How are these going? Oh, we've got our 2 silvers. Cleanly. Don't think we really need more bone white chickens though. The purple chickens are coming along. These are clay chickens. That's not where I wanted to put it. Yeah. Those are the best 2 we've gotten so far. More saltpeter chickens. If we dump some of that niter, it will have generated into the system here. And we'll probably click on this. There we go. I'm not a bad idea to untether that protection system. Everything. So it can be stockpiling a little better. Emerald chickens. Let's get both of these to be better than the baseline copper chickens. So breeding goes that little bit extra faster. I should do something in real life here quickly. I will be right back.
All right.
Actually, try and set something up. Yeah, do that later. Yeah, just so you know, I don't have my class anymore. Come on.
Oh, because you borrow your mom's car?
Yes, and also so that you don't wake up to wake up and see me still around and then get surprised.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Good fellas.
Yeah, because this week they're all doing um, individual meetings for each team.
Okay, so it's not your turn?
Yes. More saltpeter chickens.
Hmm?
Also back. I'm back in saltpeter chickens.
All right.
And fertilizer should be active again.
Then I should probably grab some.
Yes. It's probably worth taking my production assembly and moving it elsewhere with its own dedicated import bus or something.
Yeah. You can put it into the ME system and then just have it exported.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So then I could export it as well.
Right. Gonna be able to stop getting ink black chickens soon. Hopefully. It's just another preliminary step thing. Push these silvers past baseline, and then I'll move and redesign. Well, I'll move and upgrade the fertilizer system.
All right. So far, we have 38 4K components.
Nice.
With fertilizer, this is slowly self-sustaining.
These. Protein.
I found another problem.
Hmm?
Sag mill makes nether quartz dust too fast, so it's the crafter up here got completely full of nether quartz dust, and you're not letting the glass in.
That's what stock control is for.
Oh yeah.
I'll dump this extra quartz in the ME system. We need some extra cabling here. Okay. System now works. Just going to upgrade it a bit. Almost have more Blizz powder here. Okay. Great. You just signal. They are reinforced. Let's make more of this here. There we go.
How hard would it be to get 2 more nether quartz seeds? Or not the nether quartz, or just quartz seeds?
Not at all hard. Well, I mean, a little hard now that I'm partway through this, but the system that the fertilizer was originally hooked up to was specifically for making large quantities of seeds. So I'll have to fix that and hook it up to the new revised system, but that's about it.
Alright. I'm gonna turn on the reactor.
Okay. I'm going to make another export bus here. You'll probably want to make an export bus yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's now getting into the system correctly here. Okay. So, yes, Certus quartz seeds, Certus quartz seeds. I'll grab them and two more of them in a second. Just gonna make. Need to transfer that. Should make an interface as well here. Some extra go. Make one more. Okay, that's a lot more than I wanted, actually, but sure, I guess.
How easy would it be to connect the export bus directly to the pipe?
I think you could, actually. I think you might be able to just hook it directly up, but I'm not sure.
So I could just go like that and then have an extra export spot on that side?
Possibly. I don't remember exactly if that works or not. Or if I'm thinking of a different pipe type.
Oh, but it has to go to a logistical sorter though.
Then you'll need a chest in between.
I'm
Instead of
not sure.
export into a chest or something. You make one more secondary sieve here. Just give it a give my system a couple cycles and it'll generate you plenty of Certus quartz seeds. I'm going to put the chisel that was in the Yummy system into this chest here instead.
Alright.
To save the type. And I'm also repairing it in my inventory. There we go. Now let's check on chicken breeding. That one's actually worse. Let's actually empty that here. And we're full up on the saltpeter chickens. Huh. But that one's basically useless. Oh no, it's actually the start of that. So let's start on that. Another quartz and coal. There we go. Here's one graphite chicken. Let's boost this all along a little bit.
What am I not doing? I didn't assign a color. Something right.
Empty my XP into the mega tank here. That's working nicely. That's full.
Not doing right.
I can come over and take a look here if you want.
Okay.
Key. Alright, what are you trying to do here? Okay, that's set to go to dark blue. Nope, I have it on the wrong mode. Hmm.
It looks like it should be working.
Is the matcher. Oh. You forgot to actually configure the input slots
Uh,
on this machine.
yeah, I don't know how to do the exports with the on the front.
But you can't. It's that simple.
So this wouldn't work.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. I don't think. Well, what you'll have to do is reorient them so that side is open.
Like that.
Yes.
Uh. I was also using the wrong pipe. That's probably not that smart.
You don't need to separate them. They're all producing the same thing. And they're all going the same place. Now let me just go get the seeds.
I also need to get the part to make the seed go back. What's that part
Yeah,
called?
you're gonna need to. It's monoculture cycle. It's a monoculture cycle is what it's called. So you'll need 2 more of those. So there's that.
Thank you for the seed.
You're welcome. Actually, instead of a full-blown chest,
Yeah, it's taking up quite a bit of the pyro.
yes, there's a better option. Just make one of these.
Of course I put the pyro in the system again, now I need to go grab some.
There we go. And I put a storage downgrade in it, so it can only hold 1 stack.
Ah, that works.
Yep. Chickens. Period chickens. Have my 2 griffins. Where's the 2?
It doesn't need to be hardened to be able to put it in.
Yeah, you can't. It doesn't have any augment slots if at basic tier. And I would guess you'd probably want the other augment slots to upgrade its speed as well.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna work on upgrading them just all up to resonant.
Yeah, you can make a singular conversion kit to jump all the way from basic.
Oh. Can you do that with a resident?
Yeah, you can. It just takes it from basic to whatever tier it is at. Technically, it'll take it from whatever tier it is at, as long as it's a lower tier, up to whatever tier the conversion kit is. But if you're not using it on a basic one, then you're wasting upgrade kits. Do you know how fusion crafting works?
Kind of, yes. You just froze. Hello? There? Question mark? Oh. Was that me that crashed, or was that you?
It was you.
Of course. At least it just disconnected me from the server.
Yeah.
Better than completely shutting it down.
Indeed.
You're talking about that, and you just suddenly freeze, and I'm like, hello? But, yes, I do know how to use fusion crafting enough to be able to use it, but I'm not an expert.
I am going to alter our fusion crafting setup because I need it for some other stuff.
Yeah, we just need to get all the other on, and we get this thing running. Otherwise, this ain't doing anything. Unless it's like a super small craft.
Clay. Clays are approaching perfection at speed. And then we have a slime chicken. Quite useful, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm getting a bit of bad connection, so there's a chance I might just completely, like, my computer might just, like, completely break out of nowhere.
Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully you just stay at not fantastic ping, which is not the best thing, but
Yeah.
could be much worse. Who just checked the console? Just to double check that the server side of things is fine, and we are using like only a bit of CPU and not anywhere close to the max RAM, so we are very much good there.
Yeah, alright. For me, it's probably Wi-Fi. I'm guessing.
Yeah. I have a wired connection, like kind of a wired. It's a little bit of a funky wired connection because it's run through the power lines, but it's wired essentially. So I used to have constant connectivity issues myself. Just needs basic. So we just need draconic cores for that, and that's draconium ingots. And we have enough of those for me to make a few more of these without too much trouble, I don't think.
When we have 3 quintuple compressed cobblestone.
Nice. So we have one of those already, and the recipe I want to make needs 8, so 7 more.
Ooh, 47 4K drives.
I'm gonna make this.
Something ain't working up here.
I will be there in a moment. Okay, what is the problem?
These pipes are not extracting.
It's because you have these colored.
Big dumb.
So let me sort of give you an explanation of how colors work here. So obviously, as you can see, as you know already, pipelines have different colors, they will not link.
Yeah.
But if there's a pipe with none color, they will connect. However, they are still considered separate lines. They're considered separate pipes. They just happen to intersect there. So what you did here was have a none pipeline that went up to here, and then an aqua pipe. So while they link up, they're still considered separate pipelines. Also, by the way, there is like a muffling upgrade that you can put into the logistic sorters if you don't like the sound.
Yeah, it's fine.
Another thing that you can do is, I would say that not everything actually needs to be a size of 1. Like I would set them to like a minimum of 1 and a maximum of like 4 or 8, some small number. So it has to send off fewer packets still, but
Yeah.
it'll still distribute fine. And if it's just a trickle, then it'll just send. It'll only have 1 to send anyway. So that'll just resolve itself. Alright, I need to make more formation and annihilation cores. The Steel 1 calculation processor. and 1 logic processor.
How do we get blitz powder?
For now, you put snowballs and liquid XP into this fluid transposer.
All right.
Go formation cores. And what are you doing?
Bathing
Just
in
right click on the
urine.
machine. That's knowledge.
Yes.
Not liquid waste. Those are 2 very different things. I can, if you really want the other, I'll go build a sewage system for you. Yes, that's a thing.
They have the meat blocks. We need to make a meat castle.
Well, then you'll have to feed a bunch of animals to the slaughterhouse. Piston, 2 pistons, because one of them will need to become sticky. And storage bus. And now it's time
How do we get more snowballs?
just grab them from the big system. Or actually just wait a second. Because I'm about to hook up a storage bus. So all of the stuff in the egg system will be accessible everywhere.
Oh, you're gonna connect this thing up to it?
Yes.
Oof, might need to make more drives.
It's not being stored in the drives. You can just access these drawers from the ME system. Let me actually temporarily turn it off.
Yeah, I did see it for a second.
Yes. But I disabled it for a moment. For reasons. Namely that I need to improve its capacity and stuff. I need more calculation. Grab some of the spare calculation processors and make a bunch of.
Oh yeah, we
upgrade
have
from
literally hundreds of them. Yeah, we got a lot of calculation processors.
need to grab more gold to feed that. Okay. Basic cards. Lots of them. There we go. There's some capacity cards. Uh, let me just.
Are you using silver gears?
Hmm?
Are you using silver gears?
No. The system just decided to nap those for a second here.
Oh, they put them over here?
Yes, for some reason.
I kept crafting them.
All
And they
right. Well, I
just
fixed that
disappeared.
issue.
So they should be in the system then, right?
Yes, there. Well, once I take them out of my inventory.
Alright.
There you go. And it's back in.
I made one disappeared. I made probably 3 of them, and each time they just disappeared.
Well, yeah, because it was temporarily set to. It was only allowed to use the storage bus to store things into those drawers and not take them out.
Yeah.
And I had it set to a higher priority. I still do have it set to a higher priority, but now I can only hold stuff that are actually in the drawers. So what that means is like you can just actually move around a little bit. I probably need to make some better stuff for some of those. Basically, it's going to use these drawers for storage for stuff now. Instead of just the drives. Because it's set to a higher priority. So now if you like toss in some iron, the iron will get stored in these drawers.
That's probably going to save up quite a bit of space, actually.
Yes, and I will note that all these are configured to void items when they're too full, but too full is like 512 stacks, and I think once we have 512 stacks or something, that's not cobblestone, I think we have enough of it.
Yeah.
And I'm not certain that it won't just report that, oh no, you can't store any more of that in here. Because it might just do that.
Okay.
In which case, it's a non-issue. Lava chickens. And we don't really need more of either of these type of chicken. this here. That's so close to camera. Let me just push it up the edge. Alright. Pepper chickens are almost good to go. Pair of perfect.
We're basically out of electric.
Yeah?
We're out of like
Well,
electric.
yeah, it's an alloy. Yeah, it's an alloy. You'll have to alloy some of it. We didn't make lots of it. Only made a bit of it. Ah, yes, all of our thousands of diamonds. Wonderful. I was gonna. Yes, that's what I was gonna do. I'm gonna upgrade some cabling.
Oh yeah, a lot of my cabling is low. Just basic.
Probably don't need that much, but. ME system's going to go down temporarily here.
Okay.
Because that's the cabling I was saying, I was talking about when I said I would be upgrading. Alright, let's see if that has. Alright, that looks promising. Right, those are.
Ah, you're upgrading that cable.
Alright, now everything. Yeah, because we ran out of channels on some of the branching ones, so I've made them.
beefy.
Yes, at least at this end. So that should make certain that all our differing branches have a full 8 to work with. Let me grab. Yeah, no, I won't make some more smooth stone to patch up that bit there. Here we go.
Yeah, make it with stone
Neat.
cabling.
We could, but I kind of like it like that.
Yeah.
Maybe isn't a stone facade like an iron block or something?
Hmm?
Maybe use like an iron block facade or something that isn't stone. So it stands out a little. Or roosts. And I shall straighten. Okay, yeah, might as well. A little bit. Make that little extra bit open.
Like that.
Extras of this. Hit straight back here. There we go. That's terribly useful. Yeah, starting to accumulate interpose now.
Ooh.
Understand that list of things this is allowed to store. see, upgrading these lava chickens, perhaps. Actually, I was now that I have that hooked up, I was gonna do some setting up solution crafting.
Yeah, my connection is very bad.
There we go. Yes, we have 7 cores, which is the amount we need. More cabling.
Sheesh, I'm 1 bar.
You've been 1 bar for a little while.
You are
Gonna make
making
it?
this wrong.
Am I? Oh yes, of course. You have this offset up.
Oh, you're building it into
There
the
we go.
ground?
Fixed.
I mean, then
Yeah, for
there's
now, at
usually
least.
the one and there's usually the one right there too.
Yeah, there's one below, and I'll change that later. But I only need 8, so I just kind of don't care about that one. You know?
Yeah.
I don't think this pit needs to be that wide. It's just 1. If it does, I can widen it later, or just offset the whole thing up. Just for now, I'm going to install. I'm going to make this a slightly separate power grid.
My system is actually producing quite a bit. I got a stack and 17 of the 4K components now.
Nice. Should be enough of this stuff, I think. No, I want this. Oh, is it just this? No. That's all wrong. use one capacitor bank here. Where did that initial power come from? Don't really care. Right again. Now, let's do that. Need one of that, one glass, one block of diamonds, and a bunch of glowstone.
Making the energy collector.
Yes.
You can only put them in division.
No, I
one.
don't. You don't power that. That doesn't accept power.
I swear I remember there was a point where it did.
It's just the injectors. How much does this need? 32, only 32k? That's pretty easy. That's almost excessively pretty.
And that barely used any of the power.
Well, yes, it's only 32k.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I don't know where to install this at the moment. I'll just put it nearby this system here. There are many things. Fast. These collectors are many things, but fast and passive is not one of them. To get the next chair, we need Wyvern injectors, which are going to be kind of annoying to get. I think I'll just make. I'm going to have a. Okay, we have at least access to these. So we'll probably build like a small array. No. I will make more then. It's actually more than we want because we've already got one. Okay. Crafting is very aesthetic, but it's also really, really slow.
Yeah.
Let me try something here. Yes, there we go. I installed a redstone clock on top of it. So no, I don't need to each one manually. I'll make it a little more convenient.